Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm sharing a book I made for Tim Holtz Live Ideology 2024. My substrate is the new booklet folio. The outside of my folio is covered with a really beautiful yellow, kind of grungy backdrop paper. And then I've layered collage paper. I have a layer frame. In the center is that really beautiful frame from the Sweetheart adornments. I've painted that green, and then some organic layers. And I really love that this substrate comes with eyelets in the spine, which is the easiest binding there is. You just need to run your string or ribbon through your signatures, through the eyelets, tie it off, and you've got your book. Another fun thing about this style of binding is that you can rearrange or add signatures. Love the versatility of this substrate. On the back, I've made a mini book to tuck into that band, and I'll share that later on in the video. For my closure, I've used the twill tape that comes with this structure. It's really nice for inking or stamping. For mine, I've created an ombre effect with a mini blending tool and distress ink. On the inside cover, there is a pocket or a flap, however you'd like to use it. It comes with the book. I've simply covered that with a collage strip. Super easy. The B is from Transparent Things too. I've made a few tags for that pocket with ephemera, and I've backed those with collage strips. A little bit of lace and some fabric. I love the palette ephemera pack. It's just loaded with so many gorgeous images. So my first signature is a single signature. It's made from a folio folder or a file folder. I've made that into a pocket by sewing the top and the bottom closed, or you could glue it. But if you do this, be sure to run your string through first before you sew or glue. So this page, I've used a collage strip, paper strips. I have a postage stamp from Postmarked, and I love the new Poses paper dolls. For the pocket, I've made an insert from the Photo Studio layers. I absolutely love these. So I've used a collage strip in that, and how gorgeous and how simple. Clipped ephemera to the back, sewn lace and fabric to the edge. So easy and fun. On the back of that file folder, same with the collage strips and paper strips. They make such a great background and work so well together. Framed the photo with a portion from a layer frame. I had a lot of fun just cutting these down, using the portion that I wanted that kind of matched and went with my page. And I love how Postmarked and Sellotape can add so much to a page. There's a lot of Sellotape love in this book. Next page is the beginning of my center signature. I've used the booklet, just one of the booklets that come with this folio. On the first page, my background is a Backdrops. All the papers in this book are from Backdrops, Volume 5. And I've created some layers with ephemera and organic layers, the rose, and I believe the bird image is from the Organic Layers pack. And I've tucked in a little vintage lace and a button. I think that adds so much. So my next spread, I've done something a little different. Instead of using backdrops for my background, I've used the collage paper, laid that down with collage medium, let it dry, and then I've colored over everything with the Distress watercolor pencils. And then I put down a paper doll. Love the new paper dolls. He's so perfect right there. Clipped on some ephemera, used some organic layers. The photo in the bottom right corner is from last year's collage strips. My next spread is more of the same with the collage paper and watercolor pencils. I created a pocket on this page. You can't even see that it's there because the paper doll and bird are tucked into a library card that comes in pocket cards too. It's covered with collage strips and paper strips, and you can see that the bird and the branch hang over the outside of that pocket. I just popped him up with some foam squares so that he would fit over the outside. This is such a simple tag. I've taken a card from the organic layer pack, added the paper doll and the bird, topped it with some lace, and that was it. The next spread, more of the collage paper. I'm loving the new collage paper. Organic layers. Bottom left, I've highlighted that butterfly with some cello tape. The butterfly was cut from a paper strip. And I love those paper dolls. They're just kind of hanging out with the collage paper people. And I've highlighted this one guy with the cello tape. I love the cello tape for so many different reasons. So this is the last page in my center signature. I've created a pocket with a layers piece. Over that is a flower from the layers. And then I've kind of chewed up the edges just by tearing those. This is a salvage tag that I've added a collage strip to. The leaf is organic layers, and of course my cello tape. And the words always be on the lookout for the presence of wonder. Those are from Small Talk, and I've topped it with some lace. Very simple tag. So this is my last signature. This is another file folder that I've sewn top and bottom to create a pocket. On the front, I have collage strips, a paper strip, a portrait paper doll. The dog is from the palette ephemera pack. And that little tree, that is from Transparent Things 2. Still one of my favorites from last year. My insert is a photo studio layer framing a collage strip. I love the collage strips. The possibilities are endless. And of course I had to sew on some lace. On the back I have a little collage that I've created with a photo booth. I love the colorized ones, they're so gorgeous. A postmarked and a piece of ephemera taped on with cello tape. So my last page is collage strips, paper strips, a cut down layer frame, a stencil chip mini that I've stapled on. So for my back cover, I had to do something a little different. This substrate comes with a flap on the back cover that folds around to the front cover. I made my book so chunky that I had to cut that off. And so what I did instead is create a tip-in by stapling and taping ephemera together. I have a collage underneath. And the tip-in consists of ephemera from palette, a new photo booth, and cello tape. So this is the tiny book I made for the back. I've used a accordion little book structure that comes in pocket cards too. On the cover is a layer frame photo booth, postmarked cello tape over Small Talk. My pages have a lot of the same where I've used postmarked, cello tape, photo booth, palette, and I've cut up those layer frames. I think the only one that I didn't cut up is on the cover of this book. On the back side, very simple collage strips, paper strips. I've done some stenciling with Distress ink and the new Tim Holtz stencils. That's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.